Okay, some people have no idea on earth what a panic attack is, and I'm going to tell you what triggers them and how they feel and everything and all the symptoms and sort of tips on how to stop them. Okay, now my first panic attack was at the age of 18 and it felt life-threatening for me, and I'm sure you guys have had a panic attack, can relate to me, and I'm sure you were very scared at the time as well. Sometimes panic attacks can come out the blue, completely out the blue, but usually they're triggered by stress. Now if you're worrying a lot, it can bring on a panic attack, and they're not uncommon, they're very common, especially in women. And what happens is your brain gets tricked into a lot of danger, like there's real danger present, but there's not really. So your body it sets off all these physical sensations that feel life-threatening, like the rapid heartbeat, the hot and cold flushes, the sweating, the headaches, the diarrhea, the chest tightness, the lump in the throat, the difficulty swallowing, the dry mouth. Maybe you might get a lot of muscle pains, the weakness in the legs and the arms, all the limbs and the fingertips and your toes. That's all panic attacks symptoms. Now, because I'm describing all that now, you may think, wow, that does seem life-threatening. It's completely not. It's just sensations. Your body is just scared, okay? Your brain is tricked into complete danger, where it's like real danger is there present, but actually it's really not present. You're just tricking yourself, you're convincing yourself. Your brain is so powerful, obviously, and that's why it can sort of like give you all these thoughts. It's so powerful. We get loads of thoughts in a day. It could be negative or positive, but all this negative build-up can actually just lead to a complete full-blown panic attack. Now, when you have a panic attack, you might find your heart going really fast and you're gasping for breath, like you can't get no air's going down your lungs, and the first thing you might do is call the ambulance up, because you think, I might be having a heart attack, I might be dying. Because that's the thought I got. I thought I was having a heart attack, so I call the ambulance up. They check your blood pressure, they check your heart. They said it's absolutely fine, your heart rate's just up a bit because you're anxious, you're hyperventilating. Now, it's like a survival mechanism, so you've got things in a positive way. You have to have that feeling to survive. Now, it won't kill you, but it feels really harmful. I mean, the word panic attack is frightening in itself, just the title, isn't it? It's like heart attack, but it's completely different. It just mimics heart attacks, okay, because the chest pains and a rapid heartbeat. But usually you go to an ambulance and they go, oh, you're absolutely fine, you are. And then you feel better, like you're reassured. Now, because of panic attacks, because of the fear all the time, it can make you sort of have health anxiety, because you're always scared all the time of your health, because your panic attacks feel so scary, like they're going to kill you, but they're really not. I mean, I don't know if you've ever heard of the Panic Away program, but that's quite helpful, which is on linked to Google. Shows you a little video of panics and stuff. Charles Linden, type him in, he's quite good, he's on YouTube. You can buy his DVD because he's actually cured thousands of people around the globe. Also, you've got the paper bag is like a brown envelope or like a brown takeaway bag you get. Just breathe into that, because what happens is when you have a panic attack, you lack oxygen big time, so your breathing gets a little bit messed up, so you're not breathing in the correct way you should. What happens is the balance isn't the same. You lack the oxygen, so to bring carbon dioxide back, like you breathe into the paper bag, but you've got to try and breathe as calm as you can. But if you keep thinking all these horrible thoughts and trying to breathe, it's not going to help. It's going to keep the fear in your breathing funny. But if you just try and relax, or get a friend or a close family member or something to help you through it, can really help. And panic attacks only last about 10 minutes usually, but they can persist for a long time. But that's usually anxiety, the thoughts. But you've got to think, guys, what comes first, the anxious thoughts or the anxiety symptoms, and obviously the thoughts come first to create the symptoms. It's as simple as that. Now there are help like medications that you might have heard of. The doctors usually just like pop pills to you. You got like the diazepam, the propranolol, fluoxetine, Prozac. There are so millions of different types of names for medication for anxiety and panic attacks, and you can get them from your chemist. I mean, yeah. What else was I going to mention? Yeah, I've basically described to you what the cause is: stress, worried thoughts, and also the symptoms of what I've described. And because of the symptoms, it seems life-threatening, but it's really not. It's just the way the body naturally fights the feelings and stuff, physical sensations. That's all. Nothing else. Nothing serious. Now, if you are really struggling, you think there's something wrong with me, all you've got to do is simply go to your GP and just get checked over to see if you are fine. Usually, find out you are. But with panic attacks, sometimes it feels like you're breathing too much, sometimes it feels like you're not breathing at all. It's a horrible feeling, it is a frightening feeling, but you've got to remember it's not going to kill you, so that can really help thinking like that. And also, you're not alone with these. Panic attacks are very common, especially in women, and they say people who have panic attacks are usually very intelligent people because they're creating all these really big images in their head, like frightening things. So everyone gets scared at some point, guys. Everyone gets anxious at some point, maybe starting a new job or something. Going into a supermarket you're unfamiliar with can be a bit stressful because you don't know which aisles to go down to get the food you want. Just simple, silly things like that. Some people are terrified of spiders to the point where they've got a phobia it might kill them or something. You know, when I'm going to a place today called Gateway Team will help people with panic attacks, anxiety, all these phobias, disorders, conditions, autism, Asperger's syndrome and everything. Now, yeah. Next video I'm going to talk about is autism. I haven't got autism myself, so I can't understand it fully because I don't have it. But I've got friends, like 3 friends on the spectrum, so I know exactly sort of how they think and stuff. Right, so next video is coming up, guys. Thank you for listening. Anything about panic attacks, please talk to me as I'm suffering myself. Yeah. Hopefully it helped a little bit describe what they are. Bye.